Hey, Franks.
Yeah, sure. Happy birthday, Felipe. How are you doing physically? I know you've been banged up recently and everything. How are you feeling? And do you think this time off is going to get you good to go?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, I think that, I mean, just having this little bit of time off, I think it just gives everybody a chance to get their bodies back, have a little bit more time, after like practices and to get in the training room, get treatment, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's been a good opportunity just to be able to take care of your body. And I think everybody's taking advantage of that. So it's been good for not just me, but everybody. So, Tom?
Feleipe, Sam Pittman told us yesterday that he thinks the program's pointed in the right direction. Just wishes that he could have delivered a few more, or y'all could have delivered a few more wins this year. And I'm wondering your thoughts about what role you felt, the role you played in the program this season and for the fans getting things back on track.
Yeah, I think that just kind of hitting on getting things back on track. I think that was important just for a program identity, just getting things back on track and winning and getting the winning column and being able to compete against every game that you're in. I think that we did for the most part without a game here or there. We were in every game and competing, and we did a good job with that. So I think the program's turning around. It's definitely heading in the right direction. Coach Pittman, all the staff, nutrition, everybody, is doing a great job of getting the program going in the right direction. And then my role, it's kind of just fell into place. Just be you. I think that's everybody's role. Just be yourself. Be an encourager, be a leader, and things will fall into the right place. So I think just the team has done a great job this year. With a 10-game SEC schedule, knowing that this needs to be kind of a year to like get things turned around, I think we did a good job embracing the challenge and kind of looking at the challenge right in the eye and facing it. So you did a good job. Obviously, wish there was more wins, but it's headed in the right direction. So, Otis.
Felipe, hey, what do you see of? We don't get to see practice. We saw KJ against Missouri, obviously, but talk about KJ and Malik in practice, how they look and everything.
They look good. They look really good. I think that KJ is just continually getting better, doing a great job of just getting completions and being really accurate with the ball. And then Malik's doing a great job of just learning the offense and being vulnerable to the coaching and being vulnerable to Coach Bryles, doing a great job. Just soaking in all the knowledge. So I think Malik is going to be really good, and also with KJ as well as the rest of the quarterbacks. Everybody is just using this time, as an opportunity to learn the offense better, get things more down pat, and that's just kind of what we're focusing on in the quarterback room. And that's Coach Bryles doing a great job with everybody, making sure that everybody's paying attention in meetings, everybody's doing what they need to do to take that next step in the off season right now. So, or not in the off season, but the bowl season. So. Jordan.
Hey, Felipe, happy birthday. Just a little bit about the opportunity to play one more game, how significant that is for you, and maybe what you hope to show off in one more showing that hopefully some teams will get to see.
Yeah, if I was being honest with you, I don't really approach it like that. But at the end of the day, I just approach it as another game. I don't think that for 1 second the mindset or the strategy or the routine has changed at any point this year. So just keeping that on track on a day-to-day basis is the most important thing. But it's going to be fun to go out with a bang. We have a great opportunity playing a really good team with TCU and a great bowl. So it'll be fun for all these guys. They're excited to get out there and have another opportunity. This last game, a lot of teams don't get the opportunity to play at this point in the season. So just having the opportunity and being able to take advantage of it, not only in the actual game, but then all the practices leading up to it, I think it's important. And I think that everybody, including myself, is try to take advantage of it. So it'll be fun. Curtis.
Hey, Felipe, you had a couple of your targets today, and Hudson and Traylon get some all-SEC honors. As a quarterback, how is it for you to see a couple of your pass catchers get recognized like that?
Yeah, it's good. I think when they get recognized, it's a good thing. Those guys come to work every day and do their job, and then go out there on Saturdays and make a name for themselves. So it's something that I see every day in practice. But at the end of the day, just knowing that those guys work that hard throughout the off season and then all the training throughout the season, the strenuous work that goes on your body day in and day out on the grind, and then being able to have that work recognized, it's a relief and it pays off. So I'm sure those guys are happy. I mean, I'm happy for them. They should be happy because that's a big accomplishment. I mean, not everybody gets to say they get those accolades. So.
Feleipe, we've seen all across the country guys that opt out the last few games of the regular season or decide to skip the bowl game, but you haven't done that. Why is that? What made you want to stick around and play and play in this bowl game?
Yeah, I think just speaking for me, I just I feel like it's just my duty, not necessarily my duty, but for me, I want to stay and I want to finish the season out. I want to finish what I started. I came here to compete for a season, and that's what I'm going to do. At the end of the day, I feel like, man, I've gone to work week in and week out, with these guys for 10 straight games, and why stop on the 11th? So it's just something for me, my pride and just being able to go out there, and I owe it to these guys. I owe it to Coach Pittman, all the guys that have been able to just welcome me into the program, and just help me take care of my body when I first got here. Just being able to owe that to them and go out here and try to get a big time win. It's just a great opportunity, man. It means a lot to me as a person, as a player, just being a part of this program. It's bigger than me, and I think faster that you can realize that the picture is bigger than you, that better things off will be. So, it'll be a good opportunity.
Kyle, did you call on me? Oh,
Yes,
Feleipe, happy birthday too. I meant to say that earlier. I have two more. What have you seen from the TCU defense? What do you make of their defensive squad?
I think they're good. I think that they're good year in and year out. With their coach, the head coach being obviously a defensive-minded guy, I think they do a great job. Just making plays. There's always somebody around the ball making plays, and I think that their guys up front are active, and they got good players. Power 5 school. They're a really good team on defense, and we're preparing, and we will need to be prepared on Saturday when the game comes. So I don't know. I think they're a really good team. I think they're good on the back end. Up front, they're very active. But it'll be a challenge for us, and we like challenges. Every game this season has been a challenge for us, and we go out there and just answer to the bell. So.
Hey, I think we all might have just assumed that you were going to play 1 year and then test the NFL waters. Sam, I'm sure, would be very elated if you were to come back. Have y'all had the conversation, and have you given it any thought?
Yeah, so I'll hit on 2 points of that. I don't think that by any means my goal is to test the NFL waters. But my goal is to go there and be productive and be have a great career there. But no, I think that me and Coach Pittman have talked about it multiple times. But I think just he knows that, and that's one thing I love about him. He's always been the type of person that the best decision for you, the best decision for me, and we'll have that conversation again at some point. But as of right now, it's in the talking. So I don't know. We've been talking about it, but we'll surely talk about it more when the time comes to make a decision. So.
All right, we got time for a couple more. Let me know if you get more in the chat. Curtis.
I'm good, Kyle.
All right, that'll wrap us up with Feleipe.
Thank you, guys.